Face card never declines. My God. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. Girl, I can't see. I can't see, girl. We on our way to the gas station, girl. Then I gotta go run an errand, but you gonna ride with me the whole time. So what's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here, girl, and we don't have nothing to talk about. I was just laughing at Brent. Bryson, Nene's son, he got arrested the other night. Who is this calling me, girl? I don't know who that is. He got arrested the other night, and for fentanyl possession, prowling. Girl, I said prowling, not a prowler, not a night prowler. Prowling, and I think he was like saying that he was. The story says that he was saying that he lived at that house, or he knew somebody at the house, and the cops are like, "You don't know nobody over here. What are you doing over here? Hanging around prowling." Girl, prowling. So when he was arrested, he gave his brother Brent. Brent is Nene's son with Greg, right? Bryson is from another relationship. But I was like, oh my God, how can this black man come from a 2-parent home? Somebody was like, he was raised by a single mother. Not necessarily, he was raised by a single mother for a little while, but then he became a part of a 2-parent home when his stepfather scooped Nene up, okay? And he was little when that happened, a little boy. We met Bryson when he was little. Didn't we meet Bryson when he was a little boy? Okay, and Nene was always talking to him about how he presented himself and things like that. Let me tell you something. Once the child starts getting outside influences, the parental influence only does so much. You can only hope that your kid kind of falls in line with what you've taught them. That's why when my son leaves the house, I tell him, use good judgment and don't be a follower. That's it. Don't follow nobody and use your better judgment. That's all I can tell him to do. And hopefully in his mind, he can say, oh, I probably shouldn't do that, or I don't want to go over there, or, and make his own choice. But that's all that I can do. That's all that I can do. But Bryson wasn't raised in a single parent home. That's a big ass tree. Wow, I never knew that tree was so big. They cut it. But yeah, I never knew. No love like this before. Open my eyes. No, I have never. Yes. New love like this before. What a surprise. Never. Come on, crows. Never knew love like this. Never knew. Girl, y'all lucky I can't sing, because I'll be singing all the time. Never knew. I'll be right back. Let me put some gas in my cord, girl. I'm glad it's not a lot of people at this gas station right now. Never knew love like this. Yeah. So when he got arrested, he gave his brother's name, because he probably has warrants. So he gave his brother's name when he got arrested. And then Brent posted on his IG story, his mama's mean. Now, why am I in it? You see how I get thrown into things? I ain't even do nothing. How am I in it? I'll be right back. Yeah, he was like, now, why am I in it? How did I get in it? Now, you see how they throw me into things? We all going out. Am I the only one who likes to stop on us? Like, the numbers have to, oh my God, look at all that traffic. Oh, it's not that much. It looked like a bunch of cars. I don't know why they just don't let the cars go. But anyway, do y'all need to get, like, I wanted to stop at 40, but then it didn't stop. It stopped at 40-12. And then I was like, no, I have to get to a number that makes sense. So I stopped at 40-40. Do y'all do that with the gas pump? Stop at a certain number? It has to look right. I'm really funny about numbers and stuff like that, and sequences and stuff like that. I am. Come on, JD Painting and Home Improvements. Come on, free estimates. Never knew love like this. Never knew who. Go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Like, you gotta move out. You gotta move out in the crowd. See, you playing. You play too much. You playing. Move up, JD. But anyway, so Brent, he posted, now why am I in it? Yeah, you see how y'all always put me in it? And I said, you know, his brother knows his brother is a musty, dusty muskrat. I'm glad he has a sense of humor. After all the shit that Brent's been through this year, almost dying, and you gonna use his name when the cops are arresting you? Now why am I in it? Let's see. Oh, wait. You see how I get thrown into things? Bluetooth audio. At least he has a Bluetooth audio. Possession of a scheduled, yes. Bluetooth audio. Possession of fentanyl on his person. He was hit with a number of charges during his arrest, including possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, violation of probation, loitering. In addition to that, he gave a false name, address, and birth date. Girl, what? He posted, look. I ain't even did nothing. Now, Brent posted that on his IG story. Like I said, at least he has a sense of humor about it. He knows his brother ain't shit. But that's what I was saying. Like, who's to blame? It really is society. I'm on this thing, and I hope y'all join with me in the spaces that you occupy. The releasing back the stigma of single motherhood and being blamed for, you know, things that are happening in community when parental guidance is kind of separate from community, unless your mama and daddy ain't shit, right? But outside of your parental influence, we know that peer social cultural influence has a hand in it. You know what I mean? And you can't keep blaming women. You just can't keep blaming single mothers. You know, Brent's mother, Bryson's mother, you know, Nene. I honestly didn't see Nene. Did y'all see Nene coddle? Did we have a chance? Did we have a chance to see Nene coddle her son, Bryson? Because that's what they say that now. We have another fool on the other side of the internet. Now, I haven't watched, we're just talking. I haven't watched the latest episode of Love and Hip Hop. But Mama D is once again down to the internet like Carlee, Blueface's mama. They down here twisting themselves into pretzels to support their thuns. It's my thun, that's my thun. That's my thun. Are you gonna get in trouble? That's my thun. You know you treated my thun wrong. You shouldn't have treated my thun like that. Your thun ain't shit, bitch. Your son ain't shit. That's the truth. And y'all get down here and embolden them and give them support and encourage them and then just lie and gaslight everybody else like your son ain't shit. We know Bambi ain't shit. Bambi was in that damn tub with Benzino and Kirk. But let me tell you something. If Bambi wasn't the right one, your son should have chose better. How about that? How about that? He should have chose better. Somebody got that. Who was told they should have chose better about the woman they chose? They were like, she this, she that, she this, she that. And they were like, you chose or you should have chose better. The same shit they tell you, you need to flip that shit back on them. But the Nene raising Bryson, I actually never saw her. I always saw her like talking shit to him. Like, get your shit together. When you get your mind right, come talk to me. Stuff like that. She was trying. Like I said, once they get their independence, once your child, son, daughter, non-binary, once they get their independence, your influence, it only means so much. It really only means so much. It really does. And I need to make it to where I'm going. And that's just it. You can't keep blaming the parents for how a person shows up, especially as an adult. I mean, only so much. You understand what I'm saying? Only so much. But the full blame and then the guilt, You know, I said Lamar Odom is down there. He wants to open up a home for seniors. Somebody in the comments said he's going to be stealing the prescriptions. I said, oh my God. And let me tell you something about that Funky Dineva post. What I did notice, and what is actually quite sad, is that everybody, I noticed a lot of the comments. What I didn't see, I noticed a lot of women arguing about being called sis, and then also arguing about his comment being misogynistic. They were fussing about that. But I didn't see many women saying anything about this woman's life, this woman who lost her life. Nothing, like, damn, like, that's crazy. None of that. It was a bunch of women in the comments arguing with Q about his caption, and arguing with the idea of being referred to as cisgender. But nothing about the woman's life being lost. I was like, damn, that's so sad. Like I said online, figuratively stepping over her body to argue about being called cisgender. It's so sad. It really is sad. Lamar Odom starting a business for senior living inspired by grandma. He's speaking to TMZ TV. He gave more details about his new venture. The former athlete shared that he will be aiming to find affordable living for seniors in California after being inspired by his grandmother. He will be partnering with Regency Palm Senior Living in Oxnard and Long Beach and start the Odom Senior Care. Now, that's what we want to see from Lamar Odom. I used to root for Lamar Odom until I realized that he had this kind of unhealthy obsession with Khloe Kardashian, and how he kept, like, every time somebody would put a microphone in his face, he had to mention her. And it was like, are you still using her for relevancy? You're Lamar Odom. Like, why? Like, do something else with your life. And this is good for Lamar. There's a quote by Muhammad Ali, and he says something about giving service while you're on earth. I don't know the exact quote, but it's like giving service, being of service while you're on earth. And it doesn't mean to be a mule or a maid, right? We're not doing that. But it means to do something bigger outside of yourself. Offer something to the world that's bigger than yourself, and make an imprint that way, yeah. So shout out to Lamar Odom. I think that's a great idea. Shout out to the senior living facilities out there for the seniors. The seniors can be around their peers. Somebody in the comments said he's going to be stealing the prescriptions. I was like, God damn. And then the Carlee, like, I have another video with the Carlee. I'm going to post that today. So you'll see that before you see this video. But girl, I don't know. Girl, I want to believe. You believe victims. That's why I said I want this girl to tell her story. And that's it. Whenever she's ready to tell it, I want to hear it. Because I was watching that video of her with her hazards on and pulled to the side of the road, and then gets out of the car and goes around to the passenger side. Why are you getting out of your car, first of all, on a highway? That's number one. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why did you get out of your car on a dark highway? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's the part I don't understand. Why did she get out of the car? Somebody's saying she's lying. A lot of people are saying that she's not telling the truth. A lot of people are saying it's a Jussie Smollett situation. It's a hoax. She's not being honest. And the way that the public reacted to her, kidnapping, abduction, or whatever it was, I think it was wonderful, because usually when Black girls and women go missing, you don't hear anything about it. It doesn't make national news. But luckily, that's when people talk about social media and the internet and stuff like that, there are some things that it's a tool that you can use, and you choose to use it for good or evil, whatever you want to use it for. And the fact that the world, quote unquote, world responded, says that we are moving in the right direction in terms of the visibility of women, Black women who are abducted and kidnapped, right? But we don't want for Black women to take advantage of that and misuse that. Come on. That's a nice Tesla. That's cute. Is that a No, that's not a Tesla. That's a oh, I can't remember. It has like a star. Oh, I can't remember the name of that car. I've been seeing ads for it. I thought it was a Tesla, but that's cute. Girl, what's going on? And so we can't misuse that, because if we're asking for public to, move into action when a Black girl is kidnapped or abducted or whatever, we want to be able to find them. We're glad that she was found. Whatever. I don't know. Like, that's why I sit for a while on stories like that, because we don't freaking know. Yeah, we don't want to misuse that, right? We don't want to misuse that. If spotlight is being placed on Black women and girls who are abducted and kidnapped, we don't want to misuse that. And so I would be really disappointed if this is fake. I would really be really disappointed. Girl, what? And there's so many stories. I don't know, with the boyfriend. It's really like, I don't know. I just don't know. I want to believe a victim. I want to believe the victim until it's disproved, until they're disproved. Same way I did with Jussie. I believed him until the stuff started coming out. I was like, wait a minute, girl. This is not it. This don't sound right, Jussie. I don't know if I can stand by you anymore. I'm going to stand by you until I realize, like, okay, girl, you're fucking playing around with people's emotions. You're using resources that can be used for other people. So I feel like if it's a hoax or she was lying, and then to wrap your parents up in that, your family, your parents are doing interviews. Is that her biological father or stepfather? I don't know. I saw the mama sitting up there. So you have the mama sitting up there, coming to the internet, because it's always going to be two sides. Duality exists for a reason, right? That's the balance of things. There's never going to be 100% a support for someone who's kidnapped or abducted. And especially her identity being Black and woman, there's already that weird relationship that Black women have with society, especially with Black people, where it's like, we don't believe her. What are you talking about? How could she be this and that? And then there are those people who love to do like true crime, kind of like investigative. People are going to investigate, honey. They're lightening up the damn video from the road. When I tell you, we are always on camera. Isn't that crazy? That's why I want to know who the hell showed up at Nicole Brown's house. Nicole Brown Simpson. I want to know, because I know there's a camera that captured what was happening in that neighborhood. I've always said that. Like, there's so many cameras around here. What happened that night in Brentwood? It's on camera. There is footage somewhere, because the fact that they have footage of this woman on the highway pulling over with her hazards on, getting out, like, we see her, right? And there was another story that we saw, like, the person, when Bob Lee was stabbed, come on, let's go. The owner of Cashapp, that was on video. Like, these things are being caught on cameras. There's cameras everywhere, y'all. Cameras everywhere. Okay, I'm at my destination on this beautiful tree-lined street, honey. Look, I don't know if you could see it. The trees. You know, Sacramento is a city of the trees. City of trees. So many trees. So many trees. You could see as I'm driving, they're so beautiful. Pine trees, oak trees, so many different trees, so beautiful. Anyways, I'm here. Okay, take a little time out to acknowledge God, honey, the creator. Every time y'all laugh at me when I stop and acknowledge birds and animals and stuff. It's just me acknowledging the universe and its creations, right? Anyways, take care of each other, protect your energy. Peace, child.